How's it going, everyone? It has been months, months and months and months. I just played a little bit to get my feet wet, and I gotta be honest with you guys, like, I've lost my mojo. I didn't go hollow necessarily. I've been slaying a lot of other bosses. I've lost 30 pounds. I've fundraised for my own business. I've done a lot with kids. Once a year, I shave off all my hair, so it's not a style change. I'm going to grow it back out, but it just feels good in the summer to get rid of all that hair. I've created my own miniature war game with my kids and wrote lore for it. I've been busy, 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 just doing more important things than this game. And I know I unlocked the ability to monetize my videos. I haven't monetized a single one. And it's just because this is fun. This is my happy place. And it's funny, my 5-year-old has been pulling me aside on the couch while we're just like, hanging out. And he's like, Daddy, will you play Dark Souls again? I wish I had it recorded. I'm not a fan of putting my kids on videos, but it would have made the perfect intro of me sitting on the couch lazily, and then my son being like, Daddy, will you play Dark Souls again? That being said, I've laid a lot of groundwork for this. I gotta restore my health. I've laid a lot of groundwork for this. We've got to kill Calamity, we've got to kill Manus, and we've got to kill Gwyn. That's it, and we're done. And I have sat down on my computer so many times to record it. And man, life has gotten in the way in a lot of ways. My wife is pregnant now. Awesome. Baby number 4, fourth boy. A lot of great life updates. I've traveled, I've spoken at events. My personal business on the life coach side has been amazing. Yeah, it's just one of those things where I'll sit down to be like, okay, let's record some sort of emergency at my kid's school. I'll have to go get them. I just had other things coming up, big events I've been running that I haven't had the time to really sit down and take the hours and hours and hours that it takes to pour into this game. I was blessed for a season to have a lot of that free time, even though I lamented it. I wish I had other work and networking options. And I'm so blessed that I have less free time, that my dream and my passion has taken off. That being said, I haven't forgotten about you guys. As I traveled recently, someone was looking at my videos and we just kind of watched them together, and I was like, man, I really enjoy Dark Souls. I really enjoy video editing. I did succumb a little bit to the negative comments. Some people like, your music's too loud, I don't like your style. And the reality is these videos are for me. I'm happy to share them with you guys, but ultimately these videos have been, I create the videos I want to create. I watch the videos I want to watch. I laugh at my own jokes. I look at my own editing choices as cool or inspiring or hilarious unto myself. And I'm really proud of every video I've released. And I'm so blessed that so many of you guys enjoy them as well. I'm sorry that you've been missing me, for those of you who have. That being said, before we can kill Manus, before we can kill Gwyn, and before we can kill Calamity, not in that order, I've got to learn how to play Dark Souls. I think I'm going to beat the game one more time, just no challenge run, just play through it from beginning to end, to get my feet wet, to rediscover Lordran for myself one more time. And then we'll be ready to finish Miyazaki's Dream, which took way too long, way too long. I probably, if I had not made the promise to do the DLC, if I had just said I was going to do it and kill Gwyn, I would have packed this up and shipped it out forever ago, and we would have been done, and I would have been on to the Nightmare Run. I've been enjoying other games as well. Oblivion Remastered. I read and write Daedric. I'm a huge Elder Scrolls nerd. Morrowind's the best. You can't convince me otherwise. Yeah, and again, I've been 3D printing and crafting and designing my own miniature war game that I plan to present at Adepticon in a few, maybe 3 years time. Again, it's just a passion project, something I'm doing for fun. I've been ranting. I've been rambling. Thank you guys so much for your support. I will be back to finish this series. I have not gone hollow. Like I said, I've just been slaying much more important bosses with my own personal health and wellness and business ventures and making my own dreams come true. I will never be a full-time YouTuber. This will never be maybe even a source of income for me. I almost don't even want to monetize my videos because I don't want the pressure. I want this to stay pure, so pure it will stay. So as long as you guys are subscribed and you have the notifications clicked, you will know anytime when it goes up. But please know that I will never be a lemon. I will never be from the backlogs. I will never be a JK Leeds. I will never be fighting cowboy. I'll never be one of those guys, and I never want to be. But I hope you enjoy these videos. I hope you enjoy checking in, and I hope they bless you guys whenever they randomly pop up. That being said, let's get out of this. Let's beat the game once. I gotta remember how to dive roll. I gotta get that I can go the distance Hercules montage going, and then we'll be back to fight maybe Calamite first, then Manus. For some reason, Calamite always is easier to me than Manus. People say Manus is harder. I don't know why I have such a hard time with Calamite. But anyways, I've talked too much. I've said too much. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.